What is up, everybody? Crocodile King here. Welcome to my reaction to Death Battle Season 9, Episode 3. Tanjiro from Demon Slayer versus Jonathan Joestar. Okay, as I said in my previous reaction, I have not seen either Demon Slayer or JoJo, so please feel free to bash me in the comments for that. But I'm still very intrigued by this matchup because I've actually got into quite a few series because of Death Battle, and hopefully I can at least get into Demon Slayer because I've heard so many good things about it. But just a little side note, I remember hearing the track that played when they announced that it was going to be Tanjiro and Jonathan Joestar. I'll post the clip right here. And I have no idea what that track is called. So if somebody could please tell me what that is in the comments, or hopefully I can find it out by myself. But if I can't, please let me know in the comments what that song is, because it's really cool and I would love to download it if I can. So anyway, that's enough for me. Let's get to this reaction. Okay, the episode's up. We are ready to start. So as usual, I'm going to wait for the analysis before casting my vote. But on face value, I'm gonna say I was about to say Tojiro. Who is that? Tanjiro to win this death battle. But again, I'll just wait for the analysis before casting my vote. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just get into it. Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar. 3, 2... I can't count. 3, 2, 1, go! Bum, 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 bum. I swear that I'm now gonna get tired of that jingle. Tanjiro Kamado. Jonathan Joestar.
The very first JoJo.
Yeah, I thought he was the first one. What? Oh my god.
The hunters are as deadly with a blade as they are infinitely good-natured. But don't cross them, else they might leave you breathless.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I know they use advanced breathing techniques to fight monsters.
Death battle.
Ooh, good-looking sprites. All right, let's see here.
Daisho Japan, an era of unparalleled progress and imperial domination. But this empire had a sickness, a rot at its core.
Demons. Yep.
This race of superhuman cannibals originated from one being, their all-powerful progenitor, Muzan Kibutsuji, who spent his evenings slaughtering families and eating them, including the Kamado clan. Though
Yay.
one of them fatefully survived. The eldest son, Tanjiro. Well, the good news is your sister Nezuko is alive too. Bad news is she's a demon now.
Oh, great.
Sorry, champ.
Wow, he's only 15. Group mom and cinnamon roll.
Anime protagonist, and he devoted his life to curing Nezuko's
Yep.
curse and ending Muzan's evil.
Only 15 and 5'5".
So
Whoa, the kanji for destroy.
A secret
Nice.
group of badass demon hunters with badass swords, forged from a unique sunlight-absorbing ore. The Nichiren blade is one of the only weapons that can decapitate a demon and end their unholy existence for good, especially when combined with the Slayer's fancy pants katana magic. It isn't.
Damn,
katana
I'd love a sword like that.
Okay, well, it's totally katana magic, but that's
Yeah.
not what it's called. Yeah, it's breathing.
Breathing.
So lame. Anybody can do that. Oh god.
See? That easy.
Of breathing is crucial.
Organs
to
and
martial
stuff.
arts. Deeper breaths massage the organs below the diaphragm, relaxing your body and lowering its energy requirement, while simultaneously giving you more energy to use. Tanjiro mastered this breathing shit so well, he could do it in his sleep, literally 24/7. This
Yeah, we all do it.
Concentration breathing, a technique developed by the
Human
demon
sense of
Slayer
smell.
to massively increase
Openings
the
predicts
physical
enemy
ability
movements?
to master
Damn.
lightly
Demon
speed
Slayer mark. That's
foes.
probably the mark on his forehead.
Measured intake
See
of
through
oxygen.
world.
Users can boost their concentration, reactions, and even
Breaths.
manipulate the flow of their blood. This
Tactical
can help with slowing
intelligence,
down
okay.
poisons or speeding up the coagulation of wounds. Which means he can use it to quickly recover in
Wow.
case of injury or fatigue.
Damn.
And demon slayers can combine their breathing with their blades for, well,
Katana magic.
each breathing style is a separate form of sword combat. The first form Tanjiro mastered was water breathing, a flexible defensive style where a user's blade summons water to slice like a raging current. Tanjiro's literal boneheaded stubbornness made him a prodigy.
If I could have katana magic, I'd probably go with either earth or lightning.
Genius in combat, able to discern an opponent's weaknesses and exploit them in the heat of the moment. It was almost as if demon slaying was in his very blood.
Well, guess what? There you go.
The creator of the very first breathing style taught this knowledge to Tanjiro's ancestors, who passed it down to Tanjiro himself. This
Huh.
is the dance of the fire god. The Hinokami
Sun breathing.
Sun breathing. With sun breathing, Tanjiro's
It's
sword
debilitates
bursts
regeneration.
into flame that
Overuse
slow a
weakens the
demon's
user.
healing factor
Okay.
and can turn into a wicked fire dragon.
Because of course.
Tanjiro's speed and power, but at a cost. It will quickly tire him out, and overuse could severely debilitate him. Which can also
Okay.
turn on this really distracting birthmark on his forehead. Through
Oh,
intense
that's where it
force
comes
and
from.
Exertion, Tanjiro can activate this Demon Slayer mark, which boosts.
Oh,
his
no, that is
strength
the Demon
and
Slayer
brings
mark.
his strength and speed even further, and gives him access to the see-through world. Basically, it slows down time for Tanjiro and gives him X-ray vision. This allows
Damn!
such a precise understanding of his opponent's muscle movements that he can predict their future actions, sort of like a spider sense. He can even do the same with just his sense of smell. No Demon Slayer mark needed. Not only can his nose detect people from hundreds of yards away, it lets him find an opponent's opening in battle even easier than before. You'd think
So
being
basically like Natsu.
would make Tanjiro even edgier than his blade, but he's basically the group mom, with an innocent little cherub sweetness matched only by his raw badassery. Tanjiro is tough enough to survive being stabbed.
I'm
in
gonna
the
slide through a
stomach,
demon
fast
train,
enough to
bench
dodge
press
lightning,
3
and
logs,
strong enough to slice
dodge,
through and derail
dodge lightning,
literal
train for days
demons.
without food or water.
That demon turned himself into a train whiz. Funniest shit I've ever seen. And this
Yeesh.
demon Doma was able to freeze the air into this giant ice statue in only a few seconds. That takes a lot of energy. And Tanjiro's
41
managed to
tons,
keep up with
okay.
similarly powerful demons like Hantengu, Akaza, and eventually the strongest of them all, Muzan himself. With the
Damn.
help of his friends, of course. It would take all their
Of
efforts
course.
and countless sacrifices. But Tanjiro and the Demon Slayers would continue to fight to realize their dream of a world that is safe for humanity. And whatever Inosuke is.
What the hell? Okay.
Victorian England.
Victorian England.
Obviously shit-tastic
Not as
time
cool as
to be
feudal Japan.
alive, whether you were a lowly street rat or a wealthy noble. Okay, well, that last one probably wasn't so bad. That is, unless your dad, in all his infinite wisdom, decided to adopt the single greatest asshole in human history and make him your brother.
It was him,
You won a
Dio.
schmuck. That would make you Jonathan Joestar.
The first
And
JoJo.
is, everybody just calls him JoJo. In an effort to take the Joestar fortune for
20
himself,
JoJo,
Jonathan's
Measured
little brother
archaeology.
Dio dedicated his life to
Dio, but
breaking
it's complicated.
emotionally,
Wow,
turning
it's
him
a whole
into
foot taller than
puppet.
Tanjiro.
But after being bullied, beaten, and thoroughly traumatized, something awakened deep in Jonathan's heart. The raging fire of a gentleman. I don't think beating the living piss out of Dio was gentle, but it sure was satisfying. Too
Oh,
bad
yeah.
It didn't last forever, because only a few years later, Dio got his revenge when he turned into a vampire and killed Papa Joestar. Classic Dio. With Dio now bent on
Yep.
world domination, Jonathan would need more than his righteous fist to save the day. Yeah, he needed a creepy floating Italian man that punches frogs with the power of the sun. It wasn't just
What?
any creepy floating Italian man. It was Will Antonio Zeppeli, a practitioner of Haman, an ancient martial art designed specifically to do battle against vampires like Dio. Through their breaths, Haman users
Great.
can blast a hot electric ripple out
Oh,
of
that's
their
the music I
body
was telling you about.
into their
If you can let me know what that is, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
That's what Haman means in English. The ripple. Man, if I had a nickel for
ripple.
every anime protagonist who killed monsters with the power of breathing, well, that'd be 2 nickels. But let's agree, it's weird that it happened twice.
Yep.
Energy massively increases a
Punch,
user's
water,
physical
wake,
abilities
water
and allows
walking,
them to
healing.
disintegrate
Okay, so they both have healing
vampires with a
factors.
single punch. In order to fight Dio, Zeppeli taught Jonathan
Well, like
everything
acceleration,
he
body
knew.
organ
Like the
manipulation, so-
zoom punch, where Jonathan stretches his arm and
Which
punches
is
an
metal.
opponent from far away like he jumped on a gum fruit. He does this by using the ripple to dull the pain of dislocating his shoulder before snapping it back.
Oh my
It might
God!
sound crazy, but there are real-life examples of breathing basically giving people superpowers.
Ice flower.
Dutch adventurer Wim Hof, who can survive being nearly totally submerged in ice water for almost 2 hours. Through forced exhalation, Hof drops his oxygen levels in order to supercharge his body's thermoregulation and release euphoric chemicals to numb the pain, just like the zoom punch. Mod is basically just like the Eastern idea of chi. Voila!
Okay.
Which is circulated through the body by, what else? Breathing. And just like chi, it can do lots of crazy shit. like walking on water, magnetizing plants, or controlling an enemy's muscles. It can even be transferred through solid surfaces like metal.
And he can catch his fists on fire and slam you senseless with his patented Sunlight Yellow Overdrive. It'll leave any monster smiling and satisfied.
Jonathan took these skills as he
Punch
Zeppeli,
Rush,
and the
transfers
Triple
through
Knockers
metal,
their first
catches his
position
fist on
speed
fire.
wagon, invaded
This
Dio's
was through
domain
water.
and waged war against an army of bloodthirsty zombies.
Including Dio's right-hand monsters, Bruford and Tarkus. Tarkus was strong enough to rip entire boulders out of the ground and slice through a cliff with one swing. He could even snap JoJo's neck and cut our old pal Zeppeli in half. Rest in peace, creepy floating Italian man. Sorry you had to be born the mentor.
Yeah.
Your relatives die horrifying deaths too.
Before succumbing, Zeppeli's last act was to pass his ripple onto Jonathan, not only allowing him to heal his own broken neck, but also combine their energies together.
And making JoJo strong enough to cut through Tarkus's giant arm. Not with his nifty new sword, Pluck. With his bare goddamn hand.
With this
Damn!
powers, Jonathan faced Dio once and for all, and fisted him with his raging hot ripple. Wait.
Now, Fisted Dio was pretty impressive, considering Dio could later fight faster than light stands like Star Platinum. Hell,
Yeah.
other Ripple users like Joseph can dodge beams of light too.
But
Light.
more than his strength or speed
Okay.
or even Haman, Jonathan's greatest strength was always his intelligence and unstoppable determination. It was that burning drive for justice.
Defeated Jack the
that
Ripper,
defeated Dio
okay.
all those years ago, and the same one that defeated him again. But this victory was bittersweet.
He may be built like a brick shithouse, but Jonathan's got the personality of a golden retriever. Even after everything Dio did to him, all the lies and abuse and dad murder, Jonathan still loved him like a brother, and still cried those hot, wet 80s man-made tears.
And even after Dio returned on Jonathan's wedding night to murder him and steal his body, Jonathan sacrificed himself so his wife and unborn child could escape. But he did not die in
Wow.
vain. His bloodline would continue throughout the ages, spawning a line of
Yep.
illustrious and bizarre heroes who would crush Dio's plans and save the universe.
And they all had one thing in common, his name.
JoJo.
Wait, is the Ripple his dick?
Oh my god, Boomstick.
All
Okay.
Right, bets are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Pause. Okay, so based on what I was able to see in the analysis, I'm kind of leaning towards Jonathan to win this one because some of his abilities allow him to walk on and manipulate water, which is what Tanjiro normally uses. They both have healing factors, but while Tanjiro can fight on par with is capable of dodging lightning, Jonathan's able to dodge actual light, which is way faster. And if he's able to hold his ground against Dio, then yeah, that's pretty overpowered. So, and also him being able to cut through that swing hammer. I think it was a hammer. I'm sorry, I didn't pay much attention to that part, but that swing that he was able to cut through with his bare hand, that was equal to 80 tons, whereas Tanjiro's greatest feat that they displayed was 40 tons. Unfortunately, in the first death battle reaction of the season that I did, they didn't really display all the numbers until the end. So, anyway, based on what I saw, though, I'm gonna place my vote on Jonathan to win. I'm kind of rooting for Tanjiro because I kind of think he's a cooler character overall, but based on the analysis, I am gonna vote for Jonathan to win. So, let's continue on with it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Oh, they just meet up at random.
Step aside! I've sworn to slay all of Dio's demonic minions.
I don't know who you are, but you better leave her alone!
You poor wretch, shackled by the chains of this harpy's insidious mind control. On my honor, as a gentleman, I will free you!
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did you bump your head?
Fight! Wow! Great 3D camera with the sprites. I like this. I mean, Tanjiro is able to predict his opponent's movements, so that could help him probably. But
The passion of my heart will carry me through.
Aw, he's kind of adorable, like a puppy.
my god.
Caretaker nearby.
Oh god.
You're mine. Valiant footwork. You will fall.
No kamikaze.
Yeah, they can both use fire, but Tanjiro's fire causes him to lose energy quickly.
Incredible. You could teach me a thing or two. Scarlet Overdrive.
His breathing is carrying some kind of energy. Like me. And that means I know how to stop him.
Whoa. Great animation here.
Neck. Does he know? Metal Silver Overdrive.
Yeah, he can break through metal. Oh, he broke his sword.
Got you.
He's got to be careful that fire can cause him to lose energy quick.
He's going for my lungs.
But no.
2 inches off. Did he dodge?
Yep. He can dodge light. Yep. I knew he would finish with that.
She's my sister.
On my honor as a gentleman, I will protect her with my life.
Wow. That had to be the most bromantic death I've ever seen on the show. Nope. KO.
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Holy shit, hold me, bro.
Please don't touch me.
On paper, Tanjiro did initially seem to have more advantages in this bout.
For sure. He'd been training for way longer than Jonathan, and with way more experienced teachers. Tanjiro's Demon Slayer journey took place over a couple of years, while Jonathan's Ripple training was less than a month.
Tanjiro was obviously a superior swordsman with a variety of powerful techniques and katana magic, while Jonathan really only improvised as a swordsman.
But that's where the advantages stop. Sure, Jonathan wasn't a natural swordsman, but he more than made up for it in hand-to-hand combat, while Tanjiro was pretty much out of options without a blade.
Jonathan
Yeah,
also
unfortunately.
had an edge in strength. Comparing Tanjiro to Doma and Jojo to Tarkus,
Yep,
Jonathan was
knew
almost
that.
twice as strong. And while Tanjiro later fought the more powerful Muzan, Jonathan did the same with
He
Dio.
was way faster too. While Tanjiro and his pals could dodge
Lightning
we can compare
to
Tanjiro
actual
other
light.
Ripple users like Joseph, who could dodge light, which is over 3,000 times.
There you go.
That might seem crazy, but in part 3, Dio was able to keep up with stands like Star Platinum, which can move faster than light. Dio did this on his own, and that was
Without
while
even a
using
stand.
Jonathan's body.
Even with multiple ways to predict Jonathan's movements and see the flow of his ripple with X-ray vision, Tanjiro would not have been fast enough to keep up.
Especially
Yeah.
with the ripple backing him up. Sure, the water and fire Tanjiro generates is impressive, but Jonathan was tough enough to power through it. Tanjiro, though, had no way to defend against the ripple bypassing his durability and directly messing with his organs.
Such
There
as
you go.
manipulating his muscles like a puppeteer, or directly shutting off his brain or heart, something other Ripple users have done to ordinary humans with a single zap. And Jonathan had the opportunity to do this literally every time Tanjiro blocked his blade.
Sure, Tanjiro could recover himself with the breath, but that'd be a breath spent healing and not,
Absolutely stronger.
fighting.
And while
More
Sun
versatility.
Breathing's overuse was dangerous to Tanjiro, JoJo's
to kill
Hamon
us.
had no
Yep.
such drawback.
Which meant that JoJo could keep fighting for as long as he needed to.
Tanjiro was never going to go down easy, but Jonathan's speed, Hamon, and righteous gentlemanly fists carried him to victory.
Jonathan
Yeah.
took Tanjiro's breath away.
I knew
The
it.
winner is
I knew they were gonna make a
Jonathan
terrible
Joestar.
breath pun. Okay, I was right.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you
Okay,
can always get more
who's
info
next?
right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
All right, next time. Come on. Thor! Vegeta! Thor and Vegeta! Yo! Okay, now I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. This is a good matchup. Thank you. Okay, that is gonna be a good one because I'm honestly, I'm of course a huge fan of Thor from the Marvel movies and the comics, but I unfortunately haven't seen that much of Dragon Ball. But I still think it's gonna be interesting because both are capable of destroying planets. They're both heirs to the throne of either Asgard or the throne of the Saiyans, and both are known to be massive pricks. So I think this is a really good matchup. But okay, that was a really good one. I'm glad I was right, but kind of sad that Tanjiro ended up losing. But that's just how it goes. But that was still really good. I had a lot of fun watching it, and I hope to have even more fun watching Thor versus Vegeta. That's gonna be fun. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And again, if you find out that track for me, please let me know, because I would love to be able to listen to that at any time. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I'm the Crocodile King. Have a good one, people.